Howdy, y'all. We're in another amazing deck profile, and we're with my boy Kevin. We just got back from the Conway Regional. And what decks you play? What place you get?
I played pure Spright, and I got 12th place.
All right, let's get into it.
Sure. First we play 3 blue, you have to.
Standard.
3 jet, because you have to. 1 red, because you have to. 1 carrot, because you have to. 3 starter, because you have to. And 1 smashers, which is optional. If you want to put this in the side, you can. I like it in the main because Mystic Mine is a card. That's the Spright engine. We played the Diva package because Diva is 1 card full Spright combo, but also allows you to do Hulk plays whenever you need to link up real quick, make an access code talker. We also played 3 Swap Frogs, 1 Ronin, and the last minute edition, which is Dupe Frog. I wasn't playing this prior, but after testing it, it does come up where you don't want your opponent to normal summon Taie and attack over your elf because it feels bad. As far as consistency cards, we played 3 Pot of Prosperity. I think it's mandatory. Personally, I don't think you should run Desires. If you don't have Prosperity, just don't play the card. There's no substitute for it, really. As far as protection goes, we played 3 Crossout, 1 Called By. I didn't see Called By all day, but Crossout was stuck in my hand and it came up a lot because this card is in the format and it's main decked and its card sucks. So every time my opponent goes standby main, activate Dark Ruler, I go get fucked. So that is that. As far as hand traps go, we are running quite a bit. 3 of the most generic hand trap, which is Ash, common rarity for life. 3 DD Crow. Theoretically it works, but I only resolved it once against a Dino player, and that was just a hit and miss. Every other time it was kind of lackluster, honestly. 2 Ogre, because it's really good in the Spright matchup. I was fearing tier limits, but I didn't play a single tier limit player because they all started like X3 dropping after round 4. So there's that. I main deck 2 Nibiru. I think the only time Nibiru came up today was because I needed to use that as a cross out target, to be completely honest. I don't think I nibbed anybody all day. And then the last 3 cards, which is Infinite Impermanence. I feel like Imperm plus Dark Ruler is kind of necessary in the format. Imperm's less impactful in the Spright matchup. The only thing you can really target is Elf, but I mean, sometimes that's just good enough. But that's the main deck's 43 cards. Super consistent, didn't have any breaking issues all day. I went X2 after 7 rounds, so I mean, it was okay. I kind of misplayed in round 7. That's why I didn't get top 8. But as far as the extra deck is concerned, we play 2 Elf. Some people play 3. I can see a reason to play 3, but like honestly, 2 is fine all day. I didn't really. There was like 1 situation where I was like, maybe a 3rd Elf would be great. We played 1 Dark for the mirror match plus tier limit. I mean, it did its job all day. 1 Help because it's broken. 1 IP Masquerena because, you know, it's IP. We played the 1 Phoenix for Floodgates, and then 1 Unicorn to make access code talker really, really big. We also played 2 Gigantic Spright. You only need 2. I don't think a 3rd is necessary at all. 1 Totally Awesome because it's an Omni Negate. It's pretty broken. 1 Cat Shark to make Gigantic Spright 64. And then we have our Zeus package for when you have Dark Ruler and you just want to board wipe and then start doing your Spright combo. But yeah, that's the extra deck. I mean, I think it's pretty much solved for the most part. I mean, you can like do some spicy tech, but honestly, I mean, I feel like this whole thing is the bare minimum of what you need to play right now. As far as side deck goes, played 1 Pankratops because it's Pankratops' best boy. I'll save this to the end. I played double Cosmic Cyclone, triple evenly matched 1 red reboot. Mainly this is for tier limit. You don't want to really send your opponents or your elements trap cards to the graveyard, because then you just lose. Red reboot's just red reboot, and then evenly is just like auto win against tier limit. As far as going first cards, we played 2 anti-spell, 2 D-barrier, and 3 solemn judgment. They're French ghost rares, compliment of Gooseneck Gaming. Thank you, sir. As far as these go, this is like, you have to play this going first. D-barrier is just a god card, and this really was, it was kind of lackluster all day. I kind of wish I had a third D-barrier. And then the last card, if you want to call it Spice, is the Skamaz boy. So Spright cannot go into time very well. So going into game 3 with less than 5 minutes on the clock, I would side this in and just do normal plays. And what I would do is, if I had the starter, I would immediately activate it. My opponent would be concerned why I was doing that. But then I would activate Gigantic Spright, special summon this out of the deck. Normally there would be like an elf under this or whatever, like linked to make it 32. So the play is detach, special summon effect, target Gigantic Spright, gain 3,200 life points, and then just win in time. That's the whole thing. I did that several times throughout the day. All of my opponents were very upset with me, but I mean, that's Yu-Gi-Oh! But yeah, I mean, for the most part, I do want to make some changes, but I think the deck performed really well. I mean, it is theoretically the best deck in the format right now. And yeah, that's really all I got to say about that.
Any shout outs?
Shout out to PCD, obviously. We showed up, we took names, and then a lot of us lost after round 4. Shout out to... No, just PCD, honestly. I guess shout out to Gooseneck Gaming. Shout out to Hammer YGO. Shout out my boy Barry. Shout out to Jeremy. And I guess shout out to Lane back in Fort Smith for letting me use his product Prosperities. But yeah.
Shout out KP.
Shout out KP for being our Uber driver this morning, because some of our other teammates decided to sleep in. And shout out to Miley Cyrus for Jolene.
No cap. All right, thank you, Kevin. And it's gonna be a layoff in it for like couple months until
Week and a half or a month and a half. I think the next regional is October 2nd, which I will not be attending because that unfortunately is my birthday. So,
well, that sucks for you.
Yep.
Okay, well, peace out, and don't forget to slap that like button. Bye.